What is going on, fellow farmers? Welcome back to another episode of FS25 with your boy cjfarms. Today, guys, we're finally getting the opportunity to widen this field so it can be a bit bigger. If you guys will notice, I've already mulched the field and cultivated it for the next state. And nothing's been planted here yet, but we are going to take the cultivator and widen the field here. Before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and sell what wood chips we have in the trailer. We have one trailer full of wood chips, and the other one I think is 36% full or something like that. We'll find out when we get in the tractor. Let me see. So 69% full on the back one, and the front one is all the way full. Ladies and gentlemen, subscribe if you haven't already. Smash the like button for me. Click that bell and click all so you never miss any future content or live streams. Do not forget, guys and girls, we do now have a Patreon where we do exclusive FS25 content, GT5 LSP4 tutorials, and many other games. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull these into the wood chip selling point here. If I can get this pulled over here right. I still don't understand why they made a map, a forestry map without a wood chip selling point. It doesn't make any sense to me. Alright, so let's go ahead and dump those over here. So a trailer full should get us about 250K. I think it's what it paid last time, so we'll see. So we'll dump those in there. It's a lot of wood chips. It's pulling that trailer off the ground. Look at that. Just to get them all in there, it's pulling up off the ground. And 248K, almost 250K. I was close. All right, so let's go ahead and get the other one in here. Pull it in nice and easy. Easy does it. There we go. And this is only 69% full, so, or 38% full, my bad. 38% full. So 94K. So we're up to 721K. Not too bad. Not too bad for wood chips. Oh, I accidentally switched out on my tractor there. So we're going to pull this back around to where the wood chipper is. And then we are going to get our, whatever the name of that tractor is, our Kubota. Our Kubota, and we're going to start widening this field. I hope you guys are enjoying the content here on the channel. I really appreciate y'all tuning in. We're going to go ahead and pull this back down here. And in a minute, if we get time on this video, we'll start cutting some more of these trees down. And we got to do this really easy like. So I got to make sure that the cultivator crate field is on. And it is. All right, so let's see how far back we are here. We're going to drop it down about right there. Ooh, that was perfect. That was actually perfect. So we're going to have to go kind of slow here. I mean, not like too terribly slow, but we want to create this field. We want to widen this field. That's the whole object of this. That's why we've been cutting these trees down, is so we can widen this field. And possibly later on down the road, probably way later on down the road, once we get more trees cut down, we can make other fields. Because there is no available fields on this piece of property. All right, let's pull up here just a little bit so we can get it even right there on the end. There we go. We're going to pull it up. All right, that's... Oh, that is not even. That is not even. That is not even. We got to pull that out just a little bit more. Let's pull it in. We got just a little bit left there to go. We got to get it even right there on the end. This takes time, guys. It takes time to make your fields. I still don't think we got it even. Did we get it even? We did. We actually did get it even. Okay. So now the trick is getting it down the other end and getting it even down there. That's the real trick. And it takes time to get these things straightened out. And let's see, that might be it right there. That is it. Getting better at this. Getting a little better at this, guys. All right, let's take off. So it's going to knock all these bushes down. This grass, it's just going to wipe it all out. Because that's part of creating a field. It just digs all the dirt and the grass up and allows you to have a perfect field. I should have took that end of the field down a little bit more, and we might do that because it needs to be taken down a little bit more than that. We could take it all the way out to the very end like this, but then those bushes are going to be in the way. and that's going to annoy me, and we've got so much room to go. I think we're going to go like this. We're going to bring it on down a little bit, almost to the very edge of the driveway. Maybe right there, and that should be good. And we'll fix the other part here as well. We'll go ahead and fix this, because we do want to get that crop to go down as far as we possibly can. I don't want to go over too far, because if we go over too far, it's going to go down to the driveway, and I don't want it to like ruin the driveway. So we're going to bring this on out, and now this will not be able to be even with the other one. All right, so we'll go about right there. That should be good right there, and we'll do the other part. And this is very tedious work, guys. When you're creating, you know, it's different when you buy a farm. It's got fields on it ready to go, got your equipment on there ready to go. But it's a lot different when you're creating your own fields, because it tends to be a little bit more tedious. Now, I'd rather do it with a cultivator than a plow any day, because as you can see with the cultivator, it makes the edge of the fields a lot more straighter. And plows, you know, tend to make it a little bit more unstraight. And they end up being pretty crooked. And I like my fields to be kind of straight, or as straight as I can get them anyway. Especially on an edge like this. So that's probably as far as we're going to go with that part. Now we're going to take it back around this way, and we're going to, so we should be able to take this field out quite a ways. I mean, not too terribly far, but we'll be able to take it out a little bit to where we can, you know, and the right part of the field here that we're on, like on this side, is obviously going to be closer to the driveway than that side down there, because it's just the way the driveway comes down the middle of the path here. So I think we're going to drop it right there, and that should be good. And we're going to take off. Let's get some lights on so we can see what's going on, even though it's noon. Still got to have lights for certain things. So, but it's going to take all this grass out. Oh, what is that right there? You know what? I'm going to have to plow to get rid of that. We've still got this spot in the middle of the field here, guys, that is bugging me to death. And I think the next round we're going to have to plow to get rid of that. That's the only way we're going to be able to get rid of it. So we'll do that next cycle, because we are going to plant. I do want to create this field, and I want to plant. I don't know why we got to have lights on. That's rather weird. We'll keep them on. We can see better that way. All right, let's zoom it in here so we can see. And this is the best way to do it. I'm pretty sure that Cultivator Create Field is a PC mod only. Don't hold me to that, but I'm pretty sure it is. I think that's pretty even. Is it? Nope. It needs to go out just like a tad more. Just a tad more. Right there. That's perfect. That's perfect. I want those edges to be even, because the more uneven your edges are, the more you got to go back and fix it. Like down there, see, that needs to be fixed. But I'm not going to worry too much about it right this second. I might fix it later, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. But I appreciate you guys tuning in, guys. Make sure y'all are liking the videos. Throwing a like on the video, because it does put the video out there for more people to see. It rates the video a bit higher for the YouTube algorithm. All right, so let's see. I want to make sure my tractor is straight, though, when I do this. All right, so let's see where we're at here on the end of the field. We'll drop it right there. Could go back just a little bit more. There we go. And it probably went out a little far, but that's okay. That is perfectly okay. We'll deal with it. We will deal with it. As long as that tire is on the edge of that dirt, we should be good. It looks like it's coming along pretty good, guys. So we'll have, I mean, not much wider of a field, but we'll have a wider field that we can, you know, work with. We're going to pull it on out as far as we possibly can. Right there should be good. And I knew I should have cut them. Man, I knew I should have cut those trees down right here. And we'll make that for our next project. What we'll do is we'll cut these trees down here, you know, over to about right in this area right here. And then what we'll do is we will start, you know, making the field wider. We'll make it wider as well right there. So Let's go ahead. We got the... Okay, yeah, the cultivator's up. Okay, I just want to make sure it's up before I pull off, because that would be terrible to pull off and that thing be down and just make a whole big streak across the yard there. All right, so we're going to pull it about right there. Back up just a little, just a tad, right there. Nope, nope, don't do that. Do not do that. Did that turn off my cultivator? Okay, it didn't. All right, so let's pull up a little bit. We're going to go right there. And this is probably as wide as we're going to get it right here, ladies and gentlemen, because of the... I knew I should have cut them other trees down. I was thinking about it the other day when we did our last episode, and I was thinking maybe I should cut them other trees down. I think what we're going to do, we're going to pull it out a little further towards the end here as well, like out towards them trees right there. I'm going to pull it out a little further, and then we'll go back and fix the ends of the field. So we're going to pull this out to about... We're going to pull it on out here to about right there. All right, and then we got to fix the other parts here, so we'll do that as well. All right, guys, so I'm going to finish this field up. Once I get it done tip-top shape and get all these sides evened out, I will bring you all back into the video. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we got the field done. I've got those edges straightened out. Everything is finished up, and we now have a wider field. Not much wider than what it was, but it's a little bit wider, which means we'll get more out of the crop. So we're just going to clean the cultivator up here a little bit, as well as the Kubota, because it needs to be cleaned. It hasn't been cleaned for a while. So we're going to go ahead and clean this up real good. Y'all can see that weight there is kind of dirty. So we're going to get all this cleaned up. We're going to go back over, and we're going to grab the planter, or I think it's the planter or the seeder. I get the two confused. Whichever one it is, it's going to plant our canola in the ground, because we are going to do canola. That's what's paying for the highest right now. So we're going to plant canola more than likely. Let's go ahead and put this back in here. Nope, do not grab that. Get off of that. Get in the tractor. And we're going to take this back over to the farm, what if you want to call it that. I don't really have a farm right now. I don't have like garages and stuff to put my equipment in, but hopefully we can clear out enough of these trees eventually to have some sheds where we can, you know, put our equipment up. But we're going to park this cultivator. In the meantime, we're going to park this cultivator right here. Other than that, it looks like, oh, we got soybean that peaks in June at 5,300 per liter. So let's see, does this machine do soybean? It does not. We would have to buy a seeder for that, which we have the money to buy a seeder. Let me see something here real quick. Let's hop over here. And you guys will notice this little pink area right here where the markers are. That's where the shop is. So anytime that I move this shop like this with my store delivery mod, it puts it in a different spot. See that? See how it marked it over there now? It's got it on this side now. See that? So that's where your stuff is delivered to. I think it's pretty cool they added that to the store delivery mod. That's pretty dope that they added that. So let's go into the store and let's go down to what we're going to need is a seeder. Because we need to plant soybean. So let's do... Now, I still want to shop cheap. Oh, no. We do... No, not a seeder. It's not a seeder. We need a planter. We need a planter. We need something that does soybean, which is this right here. We want one that does soybean. So I don't need nothing real big at all. I don't need nothing real big at all, to be honest about it. I really don't. This one right here would probably get the job done. But it's $208,000. So we're going to go with the smaller one, and I'm going to use the modded version here. And that does soybean. Yeah, so this is what we want right here. This one, let's see. It does seed and fertilizer. So, yeah, I think we're going to go with, well, that's more capacity. So let's see about the width. These are 4.5 meters in width. Yeah, we'll just go with the Amazon. We'll do with the modded. It carries more seed, more fertilizer. So we will go with this right here. So 49K for that, so not too bad. Let's go ahead and get the tractor here because we are going to plant soybean, and we're going to do that. So let's go ahead and lift this back up, and we will park this back over in here. So now we have a planter and we have a seeder. All right, so we'll detach that right there. Come on, detach it. What? You got to lift it. Why does it got to be lifted to detach it? That makes no sense. Okay, whatever. Anyway, let's go grab our seeder here, and we're gonna do some soybean because it peaks in June. So we will do that. Slow up. Oh, I'm on the wrong side. I'm on the wrong side of it. So we need some seeds. We got seeds right there. And we need some fertilizer. Let's go ahead and pick that up. Let's unfold it. And there's our ridge markers. All right. Okay, so let's back up a little bit. We're going to have some room here to put our seeds and our fertilizer. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and use this one bag right here. And we'll see how much that fills up our seeds. And the lid should open when we get close enough to it. It did not. Oh, yeah, I've got that mod in that where you have to open it yourself. All right, so one bag of seed. Done the job. Let's go to soybean right there. So we should only need one bag. And then we'll do one bag of fertilizer. That should get the job done. We'll park that right there. Let's go ahead and go here to seeds. And we'll go ahead and buy one more bag of seeds. We'll go ahead and buy one more bag of these. And we want to do fertilizer down here. We need the solid fertilizer. I'm not doing the mods. I'm just doing the regular ones. So we'll do 2 bags of this. I'm assuming we need 2 bags. Since it's like 2 bags of seeds. For the machine, we'll do 2 bags of fertilizer as well. So yeah, now I've got the mod in where you have to take the lid off automatically. I'm sorry, manually. You have to take the lid off manually. It doesn't automatically open when you go up to the bags anymore. You have to do it by yourself. Manually, which is what I mean. Alright, so there's the rest of the seeds. And there goes the fertilizer. So it should be 2 bags. Or 2.5, a bag and a half. There we go. Might take the whole bag. Yep, took the whole bag. So, alright, well that's good enough. We're going to move this. We're going to move this back over here and get it out of the way. We're going to hop in the tractor. Let's lift that up. And probably won't use the ridge markers for this part because we don't really need them. But we are going to plant soybean. And I want to double check those prices to make sure we are right. So soybean peaks in June. So we're going to get about $5,300 per liter, $5,400 per liter, something of that nature. But we are going to do soybean. All right, we got it unfolded. We're going to put it down. We're going to back it up. And we're going to start right here on the very edge. Going to turn it on, and here we go. And we're going to plant some soybean, and we'll have to roll afterwards. But we're going to make $5,300 per liter on soybean, and being the fact the field is a little bit wider now, we should make a little bit more money, especially being the fact that we're doing a more expensive crop. So, and I always just, like I said, guys, like I've said before, I always do the crop that pays the most. That's how I plant. I don't plant one specific crop every time. I just see what's paying the most, and that's the crop I plant. That's how I do it. I would think that anybody with common sense would do it like that. You know, you'd want to plant the crop that pays you the most. So I need to get over just a little bit. All right, let's go for it. Turn it on. And we're going to get this field planted, guys. I'm going to finish this field up, ladies and gentlemen. Once I get done planting this soybean, I will bring you all back into the video. All right, as you guys can see, we are done sowing the field. We got our soybean put down. However, we are going to have to plow the field in the next stage. As you guys can see, we got a couple of spots right here. There's a few spots right here that's driving me crazy. And there is another spot down here, right here. There's another spot right here. So there's about 3 spots in the field that we got to take care of. And the only way we're going to get rid of that is to plow in the next state. That's the only way we're going to be able to get rid of that. So let's go ahead and hop back in here. and we're going to plant this, I mean not plant it, but we're going to park this cedar. We're going to park this cedar right over here by our planter. It's a long time, and I really enjoy doing the farm sim games. You know, when I just had my main channel before I started this channel over here, you know, I played Farming Simulator over there as well, and it didn't get a lot. I mean, it got a lot of traction on my main channel. Don't get me wrong, but I wanted a channel where I could do only Farming Simulator related content, where I wasn't putting more than one type of content on one channel. You know, my criminal justice channel, my main channel, is revolved around GT5 and LSP4 and other games, you know, other types of video gaming. But this channel is revolved mainly around, you know, solely around Farming Simulator. If you guys will go back, the only game that's on this channel is Farming Simulator. So from Farming Simulator 19 to Farming Simulator 22, and now Farming Simulator 25. So I've had a good time, and we've had the channel here for about probably 3 years, and we're almost at 11K. I think it's been 2.5, 3 years we've had the channel, and we're almost at 11K. So I'm pretty pleased with the way the channel's turned out. And I just want to thank all of you out there who tune in the videos, watch the videos, like the videos, comment on the videos, because none of this would be possible without any of you. But we are going to make some buku money on this. What do we plant? Soybean? Yeah, so we planted soybean. So we're going to make some pretty good buku money on soybean alone in this on this piece of land here. But ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for this episode of FS25. I hope you all enjoyed it. Be sure, as always, ladies and gentlemen, like, share, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Smash that like button for me. Click that bell and click all, so you never miss any future content or live streams. So in the next episode, guys, this will be grown, and we will be able to harvest our soybean. With that being said, everyone, until next time, this is CJ Farms, and one crop at a time, we are helping America grow. I will see you all in the next video.